This video discusses the use of the link wizard in ERwin Data Modeler R8. The link wizard replaces the column denormalization transform found in earlier versions of ERwin Data Modeler. The link wizard is accessed through the attribute or the column editor. In the link wizard, we may copy a column from one table to another or to multiple tables, or we can establish a link between an existing column in one table to another existing column in another table. Once the link is created, we can then synchronize any changes to the properties in either a unidirectional or a bidirectional fashion. Here we have a simple example of a data model. In order to establish a link, if we right-click on the table of interest and click on Column Properties, we then get the column editor. Here I click on the Link tab, select the column that I wish to use in my link, and click on the New button. The link wizard opens up, and now I have several options here as far as establishing my link. If I click on the Link button, here I can create a name for the link, as well as establish the synchronization direction and enter a definition. After entering the appropriate information, I can now click on the Target button, and here's where I can select the table and the column that I wish to establish the link to. In addition, I can have the wizard create a column for me. By clicking the Properties button, I can now see all of the attributes or properties of this column. You can leave all of these selected, you can deselect all of them, and then you can pick and choose just a few items that you would like to have synced. If you create an option set that's customized, you can save this off, use it again, and share it with other users. This allows you to save the file as an XML file external to the model. If you have a saved XML file with your options, you just browse out and open that file. After clicking Apply, I can see the link has been created here. We see the link name, where it's linked to, the sync direction, and the definition. We close the column editor, and we see that indeed customer name was copied over from the customer table to the sales order table. An example of the use of this column denormalization would be that if we're building a data warehouse and we have a BI reporting application we want to use, we want to run a report on all our sales orders. If we do a query on the sales order table, we need to get the customer's name in that report to have it make more sense. We don't want to have to go back and add a join or a query to the customer table to get that information each time, since that takes extra processing time. Although this will create a redundancy by putting the customer name in both places, it does increase the performance time for our queries. Now let's take a look at the synchronization of the properties between the tables. If I right-click and go into Column Properties, and then let's change this customer name and just add an S on the end of customer to make it customers. If I click Close, I then see that it has synced this and it does show customers on each side. Now if I wish to make a change to customer's name on the sales order table and go into the column properties, and perhaps I'll change the data type length from an 18 to a 24. After clicking Close, I see that this also was synchronized back to the customer table. This has been the link wizard in ERwin Data Modeler R8. Thank you.